Welcome to Compare Core, guys. Today, we're breaking down the best running shoes of 2025. And trust me, we're not wasting your time with a list of 20 random models. Nope, we're talking about the only 5 pairs actually worth buying this year. Whether you're training for a race, hitting daily runs, or just want something comfortable for everyday wear, I've got you covered. No sponsorships, no hype, just real performance, real comfort, and everything you need to know before spending your money. All right, let's jump straight into the list and start with number 1. Let's go. All right, guys, kicking things off with number 1, the ASICS Novablast 5. And listen, this thing is unreal. If you're looking for a daily trainer that does literally everything, comfort, stability, bounce, durability, this is that shoe. The Novablast 5 is basically the glow-up of the whole lineup. First of all, the comfort here is next level. We're talking a 40.9 by 33.5 millimeter ultra-stacked midsole with foam that's almost 40% softer than average. And you feel it the second you take your first step. It's plush, but still super lively, perfect for those double-digit miles or when you want to pick up the pace. What surprised me is how stable it feels, even with all that foam. The base is wider in both the forefoot and the heel, so no matter how you land, it keeps you locked in. And the shoe is light, 9 ounces. Plus, it's over 30% more flexible than average, so the ride feels smooth and natural. Durability? Solid. After long miles on hard pavement, the outsole barely showed wear, and the midsole kept its feel. This thing is built to be a long-term partner. Now, it's not perfect. Traction on wet surfaces is kinda mid. If you run mostly on rainy sidewalks, you might want something grippier. But overall, best Novablast ever. Amazing for wide feet, crazy weight-to-cushion ratio, and it works for literally any run. This one absolutely deserves the number 1 spot. All right, guys, sliding into number 2, the Nike Pegasus 41. And let me tell you, this one is a daily trainer legend that just keeps getting better. The Peg 41 brings a totally refreshed feel this year, and it's easily one of the most versatile grab-and-go running shoes you can own. First off, the new ReactX foam is the real star here. It's way softer than average and delivers that perfect mix of plush landings and energetic toe-offs. And with 2 air zoom units built right into the midsole, every step feels snappy without being harsh. It's basically doing half the work for you. Flexibility? This thing is crazy flexible. It's 34% more bendy than your typical trainer, which gives it that smooth, natural running feel people love about the Pegasus line. Even twisting it in hand feels effortless. It just moves with you. Now, let's talk upper. Nike nailed it this year. You get a super soft dual-layer mesh that somehow still breathes insanely well. We're talking 4-5 breathability, so your feet stay cool even when the miles heat up. And the lockdown? Rock solid without feeling tight. The only downside, this shoe has a pretty steep 11.4 millimeter drop, which heel strikers will love, but mid or forefoot runners might find a little aggressive. But overall, if you want a shoe that's comfortable, breathable, responsive, durable, and just easy to run in every single day, the Pegasus 41 is a killer choice. All right, guys, coming in at number 3, we've got the ASICS Gel Kayano 32, and this one is an absolute stability monster. If you're someone who needs support, trust me, this shoe has your back and your knees and your ankles. The big star here is the 4D guidance system, which basically customizes support to your foot. It uses soft foam under the arch, plus huge sidewalls and a massive landing platform to keep you locked in and super steady. And I'm not kidding when I say massive. This shoe is wider than most stability trainers on the market. Now the comfort? Unreal. The heel is stacked at 39.9 millimeters, and the pure gel cushioning gives you these pillowy, cloud-like landings every single step. Our lab numbers back it up too. It's a straight-up shock-absorbing powerhouse. Another thing I love is the ASICS Grip outsole. It scored crazy high on traction, so whether it's wet, dry, whatever, this thing holds the ground like a champ. Now, it's not perfect. The energy return is pretty weak, so if you're looking for speed or bounce, this one won't give you that. This is more of a steady, comfortable long-run companion type shoe. But if you want top-tier stability, elite shock absorption, and premium durability, the Gel Kayano 32 is hands down one of the best options out there. All right, guys, coming in at number 4, we've got the Mizuno Neo Vista 2. And listen, if you're all about comfort and shock absorption, this thing is a straight-up monster. Right away, what blows me away is that massive 46mm stack height. It's literally one of the tallest midsoles on the market, and it shows. The shock absorption here is next level. In our lab tests, it pulled a 170 SA rating in the heel and 137 SA in the forefoot, which is the highest we've ever seen. Every landing feels soft, smooth, and super joint-friendly. And here's the crazy part, for such a huge shoe, it still feels lightweight, coming in around 9.3 ounces. Plus, it's 10% more flexible than average, so you're not fighting the shoe with every step. The ride is super mellow, super forgiving, just one of those shoes that makes long runs feel way easier. Now, just to keep it real, this isn't a performance-focused trainer. The energy return is pretty meh, so if you want something fast and snappy, this ain't it. But if you want maximum comfort, great durability, and a breathable upper that keeps everything cool, the Neo Vista 2 absolutely delivers. All right, guys, sliding into number 5, the Nike Vaporfly 4, the legit king of speed for 2025. If you're chasing PRs, this is the rocket you want strapped to your feet. First off, this thing is crazy lightweight, only 5.6 ounces, which is nuts for a plated racer. The cushioning comes from that legendary full Zoom X midsole, giving you tons of protection but also max energy return. Every stride feels like you're getting launched forward. Nike also upgraded the fly plate, making it spoon-shaped so turnover feels effortless. And the stiffness, 14.6% snappier than average, which means pure speed with less effort. At race pace, this shoe just comes alive. The upper is another win, super breathable with a 4.5 ventilation rating, and surprisingly durable. Perfect for hot training days or race day intensity. Now, there is a catch. The lower stack height means heavier runners or marathon-focused athletes might not get enough cushion for the long haul. But for 5K, 10K, and half marathons, this is an absolute weapon. If you want a shoe that screams speed and keeps you flying from start to finish, the Vaporfly 4 is that shoe. All right, guys, that wraps up our top 5 best running shoes of 2025. If this video helped you figure out which pair is right for your runs, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button, drop a comment telling me which shoe you're picking up, and of course, make sure you subscribe to CompareCore so you never miss the next buyer's guide. I've got more breakdowns, deeper comparisons, and some crazy good reviews coming your way, so stick around, turn on notifications, and stay ready. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.